Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, hi. My name is Olapio and this is Olapio's Hub, a place for young minds who are willing to become better versions of themselves while they grow their impact and their influence. In today's video, we are going to be concluding the video that we started, that is common mistakes undergraduates make while in school. So in my previous video, we had a part one which had four common mistakes that undergraduates make. So today we're going to be having the concluding part of common mistakes that undergraduates make while in school. If that sounds like something you're interested in, please keep on watching. Fifth common mistake that undergraduates make is not investing in themselves. I understand that many of undergraduates are those who are being sponsored in school by their parents, just like a very little percent of students or undergraduates are self-sponsored. Most of the time, most of these people are still sponsored by their parent, but undergraduates are always blinded with the fact that the money is not enough. So what they end up doing, or what we end up doing, I'm a graduate, so boy, yeah, what but what we end up doing is that we focus more on our food, materials, and just academics. We don't focus on other aspects of our lives. We don't focus on getting to read books. We don't focus on attending programs. Most of the time we only attend programs when we hear that there are free buses or programs that are very close to our schools. We don't tend to go out to learn. This is a mistake. This is not something to do. The fact that you're an undergraduate does not mean that you should not be exposed to some things. You should put it upon yourself to invest in yourself. Ensure that you're not only interested in things that are free. You should be able to pay your money for things as well. You should be able to attend programs that will benefit you. You should be able to attend programs that will help you in the nearest future, because when you do this, you just put your future before you, and this helps you to plan your future a lot. Like, this helps you to plan your future a lot. When you're just fixated on your academics, you're just fixated on the materials you want to get, you're just fixated on past questions and all of that. When you leave school, it looks like you're going to start all over again, because really that's what it looks like. So as undergraduates, it's very important that invest in buying books, read books, invest in meeting people, going for programs. Don't attend programs that are free alone. Even if there are programs that are free and they are far, please, just you can go with 2 3 friends, and you just ensure that you invest in yourself, because the way the world is going now, people are not really paying for what is theoretical. If you get it, you get it. I'm not saying that our certificates are not important. I'm not saying that school is scam. No, I'm not saying that academics is no good. What I'm just saying is that you can add more certificates to the bag. Don't let the certificate in your bag be academics alone. Learn skills, go for programs. There are programs that they give you certificates, right? Learn skills, go for programs, and just get yourself prepared for your future ahead. Okay. Okay. The sixth mistake that undergraduates make is not learning to maintain balance. Now, if you've not seen the first video, I think that you should see it first before continuing this video. So the very first point I talked about was living a triangle life, which is a mistake. But another mistake is not learning to balance. Now, how do I mean? There are some people who are just focused on social life alone, like social life alone, and that's all. They don't care about their spiritual life, whether Christian or Muslim. They don't care about their relationships with people. They don't care about their lectures. They don't care about their grades. They just came to school to flex. That is not good enough. I know that you should flex, but why you flex? You should study as well. Why you flex, you should try. Okay. Another thing is, some people focus on spirituality alone, so they don't have social life, they don't have relationships with their colleagues, they don't have relationships with their lecturers. They're just there. It's only fellowship and chapel that knows them. That's not good. You should be able to balance. While you have good relationships with your classmates, you should have a social life. At least attend some social programs that goes on in school. Attend programs. There's programs that happen in school. Attend them. Don't be fixated. Some people, it's just their academics alone. Anything that is not having to do with class like this, they are not interested. Every time you see them, they're always digging their head inside a book. They're always going to the library alone. You shouldn't do that, okay? Don't get fixated. You're doing yourself a disservice, actually. You might end up graduating with the first class. Obviously, we know that these days you graduate with something and you're working in another place, right? So I'm not saying that graduating with first class is no good, but what I'm saying is that most of the time companies that are in need of human labor are now looking for practical skills. They're not looking for what you can give. They are looking for what you can give. They are looking for what you know that is practical. And we know, mm, but you get what I'm saying, right? So beyond the certificate, beyond your first class, be able to do something with your hands and your head. I hope that makes sense. It does. The seventh mistake that undergraduates make is being too close to lecturers or being too far from lecturers. Ah, to be honest, many of these things I'm pointing out are mistakes I actually made, and I'm grateful that I was able to realize them and documenting them and giving it out for you so you don't make the same mistakes. Look, lecturers are humans. You have to have a relationship with your lecturers, right? But when you begin to be too close to your lecturers, it might not be too healthy for you for quite some reasons I might not be able to say here. But one thing I know is that you might just actually become a PA that you never signed for, right? But apart from that, being too close to lecturers is not really good for your mental health, to be honest, because you start hearing rumors. As much as you say, I can handle it, I can handle it, the truth is that you can't handle it. Um, Even if you're close to female lecturers, you don't have to be too close, right? You don't have to be too close to lecturers, is the truth. And you don't have to be too far. I don't want to have anything to do with lecturers, and let me just attend class. Nah, it's not so good. When your lecturer sees you on the street, your lecturer should be able to identify that this is a student of my department, this is my student. Your lecturer should be able to at least 60% of your lecturers should know you by name. That doesn't mean that when you come to school in the morning, you go and mark attendance in their offices and say, "Good morning, sir, I've come to school." And when you're going to say, "Bye bye, sir, I'm leaving school." No, 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 no. That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that have relationship with lecturers. Let them know you by your name. Let them be able to identify you that you're a student of their department. What this does for you is anything can happen, situations can arise. You might have an issue with another lecturer, you might have an issue with a course. And when you have relationships with most of your lecturers, all you need to do is walk up to their office, tell them the challenge you have, and then they are up for you. But if you don't have relationship with any lecturer at all, now you have to start looking for a coursemate of yours that has a relationship with one lecturer, and then before you know what is happening, the cycle has gone and gone and gone, and time has gone already, right? I hope you understand what I'm saying. So do not be too close to lecturers and do not be too far from lecturers. The last mistake documented here that undergraduates make is giving up too early on your result. Giving up too early on your results, see, you shouldn't do that. Anything can happen. You can always put in your best in the next semester. You can always understand yourself better in the next semester. You can always understand your lecturers better in the next semester. You don't really have to give up. I understand that you were the best student in your secondary school class, right? I understand you came in with the energy and you're like, we're gonna hit this. I'm starting with the first class. And when the first result came out, you started with a 2-2 or a 2-1. I understand, but you shouldn't give up on your result too easily. The more you get into the system, you understand your lecturers better, you understand yourself better, you know how you assimilate, you know the productive time for you to read, right? So you just have to put in more effort, and this is actually going to help you, because if you give up on your results earlier and be like, I don't care anymore, I just want to graduate, it's not really going to help you. And what you will finally find out is that your results will be declining, right? It's going to be declining, it's going to be obeying the law of gravity. That whatever goes up will definitely come down, right? So you should don't find yourself on that table of giving up on your results too early. Just meet up with new people in your department, get to know how they read, get to know how they answer their questions, get to know how your lecturers love to get their questions answered, right? And this is really going to help you. Please do not give up on that result. That result can be better. Okay, yeah. So I really hope that you've learned so much. I hope this video really helped you. Please give it a thumbs up if you really learned one or two things from this video, and if you liked it, please subscribe if you're not subscribed yet, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye bye.